a tough worker. You sure you're not from Marleybone? Here, let me put the pieces together for you. There. Now that we have the keystone, we must inform Professor Winthrop. Head back to the entryway and tell him we can unlock the palace now. It's been a pleasure working with you, even with all these crocs menacing us. Those charmed slaves have made a mess of things. We had all of our digging tools packed away, then those manders found them and wandered off with them. It would be most helpful if you could find our archaeological picks and shovels. They are scattered throughout this excavation site. Please, collect them so we can return to our work.
So, I'm going to mark this location because he's going to want us to come back to him to talk about whatever he just said. But then the pickaxes, there's one over there. We can get those before we head back to the entrance hall. I think we can also take that ladder over there. Yes. I don't know if you got it, Eric, but I can come back and get it so that you can have one too. Eric?
I don't think I got it.
We can come back, it has to respawn.
I don't.
If I could find these pickaxes. I know there's some upstairs. Did you get the pickaxe or no?
No, you got it. I got that one.
Okay, 1 for 1. Okay, so there's 4 right down.
There's one over in that corner over there.
Yeah.
Well, hello again, young wizard. Good to see you again. I see you made it out of Wizard City. I was worried the place is falling apart. You'd be glad to know all them smiths you found are being appreciated. I found them all good homes, I did. They'll be safe so long as Malister don't get his way. Maybe you can help me again. I need to round up beetles. They're all over Crocotopia. You bring it back to me and I'll reward you.
Did you get him too?
You and Malcolm found the keystone. Splendid. We have the key to the palace now. Go inside and help Lieutenant Standish clear the way into the throne room.
Spiffing! Good to see you. With your help, we'll have these crocs cleared out in no time at all, and you can claim your book. You there. You look like a stout young wizard. I require your assistance. The archaeologists found magical artifacts that may seal the crocs in the Palace of Fire. It's risky, but it just might work. Please find my men and give them these artifacts. Report back to me with news. At last, once we use these artifacts, we can stop the army. See there, I've been waiting for some reinforcements to show up, but they are way overdue. I surmise that these flame guardians are keeping the troops away. Would you be good enough to give a few of these overgrown campfires the toss? I think with a few less of their numbers, my boys can get through.
Thanks for this. I just hope I can hold out against all the NIRINI warriors. Say, I saw you in action out there, and you look like you could put those NIRINI warriors in their place. I've barely made a dent on their defenses, and it's likely because they have some magic scrolls on their side. I have heard that they carry the scrolls of the NIRINI on them for protection. If you were to take some of these away from them, we'd have the advantage over those overgrown lizards. Care to take some out?
Thanks. Looks like the crocs are trying to break out of here. We'll hold the line with these artifacts. I heard from Amanda that the NIRINI gained some of their power from flame gems they keep in the palace. If you could go around and collect them, I'm sure their magical powers would be reduced.
These artifacts had better work. These crocs are amassing an army. The NIRINI nobles just keep coming. Say there, can you do me a favor? I need to fill out this information sheet about the enemy, but I fear that I am no match for the magical creatures here. Would you be willing to go up against them and write down their strengths and weaknesses as battle tactics? You can't expect to go to war without all the paperwork in order.
You took the scrolls of NIRINI away from those warriors? Gadzooks! You've just turned the tide of the battle in our favor. I'd rather not hang on to these scrolls of NIRINI. If I were to get attacked, they would just fall into the hands of the enemy again. Would you be good and take these up to Zane in the library?
Welcome back, young wizard. With the artifacts in place, the Crocs won't be getting out of this pyramid if we can help it. We may have slowed the Crocs down, but I can't just leave my soldiers out there. They'll be overwhelmed. My higher-ups won't like this, but please, defeat some NIRINI warriors and NIRINI flame guardians. Give my soldiers a fighting chance. Say there, might I trouble you for a favor? Those brutish desert golems pilfered our food supply, hoping to drive our troops out. Still, nothing stops our strapping young lads from doing their duty. Even so, being hungry will slow our boys down. Can't do battle on an empty stomach. Would you care to wrestle with some of those frightful sand monstrosities and get our tins of food back? Splendid! You retrieved our biscuits! It's hard to do battle, especially when you don't have any biscuits for tea. By Jove, I think you've saved this entire campaign. Cheers! There are still many NIRINI warriors and NIRINI flame guardians that need a sound beating. Go and battle more of them.
Excuse me, Wizard, but one of my workers desperately needs your help. Please come find us in Old Town. Poor Doug might be hurt.
Ooh. Doug in Old Town with Reen? We need to help. Renee?
The dungeon in Old Town is for level 15 wizards. You can still do it at higher levels, but you may find more rewarding challenges elsewhere.
I'm Simeon. Come and see me when you get a chance. I have news for you about housing. I'm in Ravenwood, near the boys' dormitory.
I need to go get a better spot.
Huzzah! We really gave those Crocs what for. The soldiers are holding their own now. Outstanding. My men are doing all they can, but they can't fight forever. It's not enough to hold the army. We have to defeat it. One last request, young wizard. Defeat the NIRINI family. They have erected a spirit barrier to the throne room. Their names are Edo, Nebbit, Shai, and Akori. Defeat them, and the barrier will be broken down.
You're still living in the dorms, right? Did you know you can get better student housing?
Yes.
You should go and speak with Bugsley, the castle shopkeeper. He'll get you set up with a new castle of your own. Bugsley's in the shopping district. His shop is next to Alex Edge.
Smashing! You collected all of our digging tools that the chamber slaves wandered off with. I'll store them away so that we'll have them when we need them. Isn't archaeology exciting?
By Jove, you've done it! It looks as if you punched a hole in their defenses. Now the other lads will be able to get here when the fighting starts. I wish we had a whole brigade of spell slingers like you. We'd have won this battle with the Tuts long ago. Cheers.
Fool! Once I have exhausted your power, let us see if you still approach the great Debit NIRINI with such disrespect.
You poor, pitiful wizard. I am glad you showed up here. I will do you a favor. I shall put you out of your misery.
Thus begins the draining of your strength and the restoration of my glory. You may have seen the fall of the other NIRINI, but the next thing you will see is me celebrating my victory.
First-rate work, young wizard. I may have taken a few risks, but you really put the lives of my men before your own. Now that we have the key to the throne room, we can continue the assault in there. You're a true hero in my book. If you ever decide on a military career, you're more than welcome in my unit. Report to Professor Winthrop and tell him of our successful assault. He should be ready to proceed into the throne room now.
You recovered the key? Oh my, this is a red-letter day indeed. We must hurry. Now we can get inside the map room and find where the Order of the Fang is hiding. I have to gather some notes and then I'll meet you inside the map room. See you there.
And, ooh, what's this?
So, you think you are worthy to enter the throne room of fire? Beware, it is a dungeon. Only 4 at a time can be in a dungeon, so bring your best warriors. And when everyone leaves, the level will reset in a short amount of time. You can replay this dungeon, allowing you to gain additional unique loot, but only if you survive.
I think we are finished. Right? Good to go? You think we did enough for today? Alright. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you next time.